Okay. So it says the graph below indicates the most anticipated movies of 2018. So most anticipated movies of 2018, let's see, Black Panther, Aquaman, Avengers, Deadpool, Venom was very funny, Solo, A Star Wars Story, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Jurassic World, X-Men, and Mission. Okay, sure. So there was a lot that were anticipated, but they all look like superhero movies. Okay, so let's see what the questions say, because again, the questions often help us understand what they're wanting us, the insights they're wanting us to draw from this. It says, which movie was the third most anticipated movie of 2018? So that's 1, 2, 3. So it is Avengers Infinity War. Okay, they're just wanting us to indicate to them that we understand the order of the data that's been given to us. Okay, then 5.2.2. Assuming every person interviewed could vote for only one movie, estimate how many people to the nearest 100 were interviewed in the survey. Okay, so let's just do that one more time. Assuming every person interviewed could vote for only one movie. Estimate how many people to the nearest 100. Importantly, they're telling us what they want, nearest 100, were interviewed in the survey. So what we need to kind of do is we need to add all of these columns together, because we presume that each of the numbers here accounts for one person. So Black Panther is kind of like 100. Then we have these two, which are quite similar. Oh, Marks, that's not great, that drawing. Okay, so let's just say, so this is basically 100. Okay, then these guys are slightly over 90. Okay, so that's probably like, so I'm going to say 90, let's just say 94 plus 93. If you do like round about that area, that's fine. I'm just using a ruler because I'm really bad at estimating without a ruler. I'm sure you're probably better than I am. Okay, let me just draw lines for each of these to help me. Okie dokes, let's go girl, let's go girl. Okie dokie smoky, let's go. Okay, so we're just doing that the whole way along. Okay, so I've done 1, 2, 3. Then I'm doing one that's just under 70. So I'm going to say 69. Here it kind of looks like 55. Just ticking them off as we go. This one here looks like it probably could be around 45-ish. Then we have these three that are really close. So I'm going to say like 36 plus 35 plus 34, because they're really close, right? And then I'm going to make this last one 31. Let's just check we got all of them in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we haven't missed anything else. Again, if you're not getting exactly what I'm getting over here, don't stress, okay? It's an estimation, okay? They just want you to be in the right ballpark. So you can't be saying like 90 for Deadpool, okay? Like they want you to be showing that you understand how the scale works, because that's what they're interested in understanding when they're marking. They're marking your proficiency, okay? Your proficiency in interpreting this data. And let's just add all of these guys in here. Okay, and I come to 592. And you see here what they asked is to the nearest 100. And what's interesting there is what they've done in saying to the nearest 100 is if people have got different amounts in here, they should still get an amount that would round up or round to the nearest 100 that would be the same. Okay, so the nearest 100 here would be 600, right? Because 600 is closer to 592 than 500 is, right? So it would be 600 people. Okay, so that's that question. Let's just move on to the last question of 5.2.3. Amazing. And let's just jump in right away. It says Marvel's Black Panther, released 29 January 2018. Sure, that seems like a long time ago. Leapt across the 1 billion mark globally by 31 March 2018 and is now Marvel's 5th movie to ever pass 1 billion. Hectic, fam. So it says how much money was earned per day from the release date to 31st March. Okie dokes. So I'm going to say we have 3 months that we are interested in. March, we know there's 31. February, you should know this, is 28. And Jan, you might be like, how many days are there? I have this little trick with my fist. You go January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Okay, everyone that's on the knuckle is 31. Everyone that's in between is 30, except for February, which is 28. Can be 29 on a leap year, but they haven't given us that information. So we're just going to assume 28. So January is 31. So here we're going to say, well, it's 31 days, right? But it was only released on the 29th, right? So we know that it was released on the 29th, right? So if it's released on the 29th, right, it means that it was viewing on the 29th, on the 30th, and on the 31st. So here, it's actually 3 days, okay? You could think 2 days and say 31 minus 29, but it was actually being viewed on that 29th day, okay? So 29, 30, 31st. So now, let's add those all together. 3 plus 28 plus, what are we saying? 31. Oh, I'm not using my space very well here, guys. So we have to still work out how much it earned per day. But that's neither here nor there. So that equals 62 days. Okay, so that's 62 days. Let me just check and see what I'm writing. Excellent. Okay, now I'm just going to use this little space over here to do our calculation because I've been very bad with my spatial planning here. So the total amount that it had earned by 31 March was 1 billion. Okay, and we have to divide that by 62. But we need to write out 1 billion, right, when we put it into our calculator. So we're going to go, remember that a billion has 9 zeros, okay? Because remember, 1,000 thousands is a million, 1,000 millions is a billion. So it is 9 zeros, okay? So let's put that into our, oh, no, Marks, now you put too many zeros and now you can't count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, okay? Over 62. Okay, so per day, it was making the most. Okay, it was making, right, 1612903.26. That's how much it made, but you must also say here, per day. Okay, so that's how much it was making per day. So it was making 16 million rand per day. Yo, if I could make that in my whole life, that'd be great. But okay, so that's what it is. Let's say if they told us they wanted us to round it off at all. I don't think they did. They just said per day. So just do it to 2 decimal places. Okay, so that's that question done. That is that. We'll move on to 5.3 now.